What if I told you that right now, inside your own home, there are habits you repeat every single day that are quietly weakening your heart? Not suddenly, not dramatically, but slowly, silently, day after day. And the most dangerous part? They feel completely normal. In fact, you might have already done one of them today without even thinking twice. I'm Dr. Peter Remington, and over the years I've had to deliver some of the hardest news a person can hear. Your heart is failing. What makes it even harder is this. In many cases, it didn't have to happen, because the damage didn't come from one big event. It came from small everyday habits, repeated over years, that quietly wore the heart down. Today I'm going to speak to you plainly. No complicated medical terms, no confusion, just the truth. I'm going to reveal 4 everyday habits that are silently damaging your heart, especially after 60. And I've saved the most dangerous one for last, because it's the one almost everyone ignores, and it's often the one doing the most damage. Stay with me. What you learn today could protect your heart and possibly save your life. Why your heart becomes more vulnerable with age. Before we begin, you need to understand something important. Your heart changes as you age, just like your joints may feel stiffer, just like your eyesight may not be as sharp. Your heart also loses some of its strength and flexibility. Think of it like a pump that's been working nonstop for decades. It's still working, but it's not as resilient as it once was. The arteries may become narrower, the heart muscle may become thicker, the recovery time becomes slower. And now here's the problem. When you combine that natural aging with unhealthy daily habits, you create the perfect conditions for heart disease, hypertension, stroke. And these don't happen overnight. They build quietly, which is why so many people say, "Doctor, I didn't feel anything." That's because the heart doesn't always warn you early. So today, we're going to expose the habits before they become consequences. Habit number 4, sitting too much, the silent circulation killer. Let's start with something simple, sitting. It seems harmless, doesn't it? Watching TV, scrolling your phone, relaxing in a chair. But here's what most people don't realize. When you sit for long periods, your circulation slows down, your blood doesn't move as efficiently, and your heart, it has to work harder, with less support. I think of your bloodstream like a flowing river. When you move, the river flows strong and steady, but when you stay still for hours, it becomes stagnant. And stagnant flow leads to problems. Higher blood pressure, poor oxygen delivery, increased risk of clots. Over time, this puts strain directly on your heart, and it gets worse. Sitting too much is strongly linked to weight gain, insulin resistance, reduced cardiovascular fitness, all of which increase your risk of heart disease. The fix. You don't need a gym membership. You don't need intense workouts. You just need to move. Stand up every 60 minutes. Walk around your home. Take short daily walks. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a difference, because movement isn't optional, it's essential for your heart. Key habit number 3, hidden sugar, the sweet heart destroyer. Now let's talk about something far more dangerous. Sugar. Not just the obvious kind, but the hidden sugar. In foods you don't even suspect. Bread, cereals, sauces. Healthy snacks. When you consume too much sugar, your blood sugar spikes, and over time, this leads to type 2 diabetes. And here's the connection many people miss. Diabetes doesn't just affect blood sugar, it damages your blood vessels, including the ones that feed your heart. Excess sugar also causes inflammation. Think of it like rust forming inside your arteries, slowly narrowing them, making it harder for blood to flow. And when blood flow is restricted, your heart is at serious risk. The fix starts simple. Cut sugary drinks first. Reduce processed foods. Choose whole foods instead. Small changes, big impact. Our habit number 2, too much salt. Pressure on your heart. Salt is everywhere. and most people underestimate it. You may think, I don't add much salt to my food, but the real danger is hidden sodium, found in packaged meals, processed meats, sauces, and condiments. Too much sodium causes your body to retain water, which increases blood volume, which raises blood pressure, and that creates strain on your heart. Over time, this leads to hypertension, and high blood pressure is one of the leading causes of heart attacks. The fix: read food labels, cook more at home, use herbs instead of salt. Your heart will thank you for it. Habit number 1: chronic stress, the most ignored heart killer. Now we come to the most dangerous habit, and the one people ignore the most: stress, not occasional stress, but constant, daily, unrelieved stress. A worry, anxiety, tension. When you're stressed, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol. These hormones raise your heart rate, increase blood pressure, cause inflammation. Over time, this keeps your body in a constant fight or flight state, and your heart, it never gets to rest. Chronic stress is strongly linked to heart disease, stroke. And the worst part? Most people accept stress as normal. The fix: you don't eliminate stress, you manage it. Deep breathing, daily walks, talking to someone, quiet time for yourself. Even a few minutes a day can reset your system. We've uncovered 4 silent habits: sitting too much, hidden sugar, excess salt, chronic stress. None of them feel dangerous, but over time, they can change your life. The good news? You have control. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just start with one habit. One small step today can protect your heart for years to come. If this opened your eyes, share it with someone you care about, because heart disease doesn't announce itself, and this information could save a life. And if you want more simple, clear health advice, subscribe to the channel. I'll be here to guide you.